So, hello everyone, welcome to Management Study. And today we are going to discuss our unit number 2, which is competitive marketing strategies. We have already covered unit number 1, which is introduction to competitive marketing. And now we are going to discuss the unit number 2, which is competitive marketing strategies. Okay. So, first we will go into the definition. So, the definition says that competitive marketing strategy refers to the plan a firm adopts to gain an edge over rivals and achieve sustainable advantage in the marketplace. So if you are a firm or any organization and if you want to compete in the market, okay, so there are some kind of plan or strategy that you are planning to formulate or implement in the marketing game. So that is called competitive marketing strategy. The strategy we build to compete in the market. Obviously, we are competing with our competitors. So our strategy should be different from our competitors. If our competitors are using some kind of strategy, let's say if they are reducing their price, so we are not going to reduce our price. We are going to implement another strategy that will beat that pricing strategy. In a sense, this definition is telling that brands need to adopt a comprehensive and a robust strategy that helps them to gain the market share. It is about positioning the firm uniquely, as I said, responding to customers, competitors' move. Okay, what are our competitors are doing? What is their marketing strategy? What are the tactics that they are using? And creating customer value better than alternatives. Okay. First, first thing we will do is to understand the competitor. Our competitor is the main thing that we need to focus on first, because we have to answer these questions. Who are they? Who are our competitors? Are they direct competitors? Are they indirect competitors? Are they potential entrants or are they substitutes? So direct competitors are the competitors who gives the same offering as your. So okay, so if you are selling a pen, then your direct competitors are also selling pen. Who are your indirect competitors? The indirect competitors will not come face to face towards you, but indirectly they are selling the same product that you are selling. Okay, in service organization, this is happen. Okay, so take an example of OTT platforms and cinemas. So OTT platforms are not the direct competitors of cinemas, but indirectly they are giving a tough competition to cinemas or theaters, because people are now watching OTT platforms. So they are not going to watch movie on a theater or a cinema. So in that way, they are indirect competitors. Then potential entrants within the same industry, like let's say OTT platform. So there are many potential entrants. Now the local OTT platforms are emerging. So they are also giving tough competition to Amazon and Netflix. And the last one are substitutes. Okay. Substitutes platforms are also giving tough competition to the uh, uh, existing products. If we take an example of cosmetic and beauty brands, so currently in a market there is a trend which is rising, is Korean beauty brands or Korean beauty products. So Korean beauty products are giving competition to Indian beauty products or Indian beauty brands. Okay, so the Korean beauty products are the substitutes of skincare. There are skincare available in Indian. Indian products are also offering skincare, but consumers are now shifted, especially girls are now shifted towards the Korean skincare and beauty products. So this is for the substitute competitors. What are their strengths and weaknesses? Okay, what are the strengths and weaknesses of our competitors? Okay, then what are their strategy? Like they are using pricing strategy, distribution strategy, which we have already studied in marketing management subject. the promotion strategy, the PR they are using, and the partnerships they are forming with the other brands. And how you will decide your competitors, or how you will going to understand your competitors through the SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, through the benchmarking and through market mapping. Now, outwitting and outmaneuvering and outsmarting the competition. Okay, outwitting means you are skipping the competition. Outmaneuvering means you are you are in a sense covering the entire competition, and you go with the flow, or you are going with the competition, but you are ahead. And outsmarting means you beat the competition, and you are very far from the products which are competing with your product. Okay, so outwitting is using creativity and innovation to surprise competitors, like Apple with iPhone ecosystem, which nobody can beat. Outmaneuvering means moving faster or in a different direction, like Jio is offering free internet to change telecom market users. And the outsmarting ways means use intelligence, data, and unique positioning to gain advantage, like Netflix leveraging AI-driven recommendation. So they are outsmarting the competition. Okay, they are very far from the brands which are competing on these type of tools. Okay. Now, competitor learning. So, continuous process of gathering, interpreting, and applying knowledge about competitors is called the competitor learning. So, you are learning by seeing or analyzing your competitors' data and moves. How you will do that? You will do that from the information. And where will you get those information? So the annual reports of your competitors, the customer feedback of your competitors, the trade shows, the social media and government filings are the sources of getting the data about our competitor. It helps firms to predict competitor reaction and plan a counter moves. Okay. Now you will, after gathering the data, you will do the competitor analysis. So you will go for a structure approach to evaluate your competitors. What are your objectives? Um, I mean, I mean, what are your objectives in that? So you will decide what are your goals, what is your growth strategy, what is your market share and profit. uh, which strategy you want to use. You want to use cost leadership strategy, you want to use differentiation strategy, and you want to stick to the focus strategy, which are a part of uh, strategic management. We will further study the strategic management as a subject, in which we understand the what is cost leadership strategy, what is differentiation strategy, and what is focus strategy. Then you will analyze the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors. Like you will going to analyze the technology, the distribution, the financial power of your competitors and yours as well. Then you will see the reaction patterns, like uh, are your competitors using aggressive pricing strategy or defensive pricing strategy or a passive pricing strategy. Then we will apply the framework. Here is the Michael Porter's competitor analysis framework, which will help you to understand your competitor's actual strategy. Now the marketplace strategy, in which you're going to see the scope, posture, and goals. Okay, so what is scope? So scope is the defining the boundaries of competition, like what is your product line, what is your customer segment, and what is the geography in which you want to serve your customers. So posture describes the attitude of a firm towards the competition. Like it is, if a firm is offensive to competition, means attacking rivals, or it a defensive means protecting their boundaries. And the goals are the desired outcomes such as market share leadership, profitability, and growth or innovation leadership. Now you will do competitive strategic analysis. So in this, you are going to evaluate industry structure, competitive positions, and firms' own resources. You are also using the tools like Porter's Five Forces, BCG matrix, which stands for Boston Consulting Group matrix, and General Electric and McKinsey matrix, and the SWOT is oftenly used. And the aim is to identify source of sustainable competitive advantage. Now you will do alliances, means you are doing networking with other peers, you networks, you assess your capabilities and competences. So what does alliances means? Means partnership with other firms and then competitiveness like Starbucks and Tata India are both aligned together and make a good brand in India. Then network means formal or informal relationship with suppliers, distributors, and partners to leverage collective strength in which you are going and talking with your suppliers, your distributors, and the partners or third parties to make your relationship stronger. Then capabilities mean firm's ability to perform if activities effectively, like you are going to look at your supply chain, marketing and management side. And the core competences means your unique strengths that provide sustainable competitive advantage. Means you are using your unique strength to give a tough competition to your counterparts or your existing competitors. So here's the example of Honda's engine technology and Amazon's logistics, which are unbreakable and nobody could copy that. So this is the core competencies. Now, what are the assets and assumptions? So, assets are called tangible. We know tangible things like plant, machines, and capital. And intangible assets are brand equity. Brand equity means the trust and loyalty of your customers towards your brand, the patterns and reputations, which resources firm use. So, firms mainly have two resources, which is tangible, which is plant, machinery, and tools, and intangible means brand loyalty, goodwill, and the reputation of the firm in the market. And the assumptions are the beliefs about competitors, industry trends, customer preferences, and the firm's own capabilities. So wrong assumptions can also lead to fluid strategy or a waste of time. So companies also need to focus on the assumptions that they have about some brands or the market. Okay, so now unit number 3, tools for strategic analysis, which we will see in the next lecture. For today, we see the strategies or competitive marketing strategies in which we have first seen the definition, then we see the how we will going to understand our competitor, in which we are asking question to ourselves like who are they, what are their strengths and weakness, how do they position themselves in the market, and what are their strategies. Then outwitting means use creativity and innovation to surprise competitors. Outmaneuvering means moving faster in a different direction. And outsmarting means using intelligence, data, and precision to outsmart your competitors or go far or go uh, faster than your competitors. Competitor learning means continuous process of gathering, analyzing, and applying knowledge about competitors. How you will get the competitors' data through annual reports of your competitor, through customer feedback, through trade show, through social media, and through government filings. It helps you predict the competitor's reaction and plan for futures. Then you, after collecting data, you will going to analyze, doing competitor analysis in which you will see the what are the objectives of your competitors, what are the strategies that your competitors are using, the strength and weakness, and their reaction patterns. Okay, and for the tool, you are using the Michael Porter's competitive analysis framework. A marketplace strategy in which you are going to first see the scope of your competition, like what is your product line, customer segment, and geography. After that, you're going to see the posture, which means whether your brand is offensive or defensive. Offensive means your brand attacking the rivals, or defensive means protecting your own boundary. And then you will going to see the goals, like what are your goals, like if you want market leadership, you want profitability or growth, or you want innovation leadership. Okay, then you will do competitive strategic analysis through the Porter's five forces model, BCG matrix, GE matrix, and SWOT. Then alliances, that means you will form a partnership with another brand to strengthen the competitiveness. You will network with your third parties and suppliers and distributors and partners. You will improve your firm's capabilities, like you will enhance your supply chain and technology and the core competencies, which are your unique selling point or unique strengths, which uh, helps you to gain a sustainable competitive advantage. Like Amazon have their logistic core competencies and Honda's engine technologies. So in the last one, we have seen about the assets and assumptions. So Inform have two types of asset, tangible and intangible. Tangible assets are machinery, tools, and capital. And intangible assets are brand equity, patents, and reputation or goodwill of a firm in a market. And assumptions are beliefs about your competitors. If those beliefs are not valid or not calculative, then of course you will face failure in the market, or it can be a waste of time, resources, or money, and it's not a good strategy. It's a flawed strategy. So with this, we are completing our unit number 2, which is competitive marketing strategy. And after this, we are going to see the tools for strategic analysis. So thank you for listening.